Yo, what's up guys, my name is Churchill and today I'm going to show you how I did this animation using MoGraph effectors and a few Espresso and keyframes. This is part 2 of the tutorial we had done before on DJ logo animation. So then we want to start animating the fan. So we go to the cloner and then check the offset property that we want to animate. We want to drive this animation using Espresso without setting keyframes for it. We just drive the rotation, the offset using Espresso. So instead of setting keyframes, we'll go to the cloner and Espresso. So here we look for rotate and add it there, and then we bring the cloner, drag and drop it inside there. And then when you go to the cloner, the property we want is offset, so under object property, so we'll go to the input, object property, offset. So that offset is what we want to drive with this rotation node. So by just doing that, already you have your rotation without setting any keyframe. So now it's rotating anti-clockwise. You need to change. If you put a minus value there, you will have a clockwise rotation like so. So let's continue. So we want to start animation with that face rotating. So we're going to set key on position rotation, the X, Y, Z, and also position X, Y, Z. And zoom it in. So this is where we want it to start. Set those keys. But because this one was not affected, you can actually just delete animation, delete track. So I'm just putting hold key and then adjusting this. Let's add more frames. So these last two keyframes is where the numbers will be animating in. So between those two, so this part is where the numbers will be animating in. So we want when B hits the board, it rotates as if it fits the impact, like so. And to open a dope sheet, just make it a linear key. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is move it closer so that it looks more rapid. So when the letter B hits the board and then it tilts and then goes back to the original. Yeah, maybe 65, 60. And then bring it back to 78, sorry. Yeah. So when the B hits, then it does that. So I'm going to do that for all of the text. So because R is also on the left side, so just duplicate this, select and control, click and drag. Something like that. And then when letter I hits, I think we're going to animate the scale. So set key for those and then move it there. Let's say 0.9. So it comes in BRI in BRI. Yeah, so when letter hits the logo, it moves back to just show that impact, like in the example. We're going to do the animation for letter C, the two C's. So somewhere there. So this part should be down. So I'm just going to rotate it towards, no, it should go this other direction, down, and then set key, maybe 78, like the previous one. Set key, and then come to these two, also set key to 78. So now if you look at it, I C C, yeah. So when they hit the board goes down, not the other way around. So we have something like that. I need to add more frames here, so up to 300, sorry. So yeah, so I want this to sort of zoom out, so zooms out like so, and maybe straighten up a little. Set key, then set key to those rotations, and you have something like that now. So you have something like that. So this is how it plays. Comes in, B R I C C, then zooms out. So something like that. So I think for the purpose of this tutorial, I think I'll leave it there. I don't want to go complicated animation yet. So now we want to start using MoGraph to drive text animations. So let's start with the DJ. So you go to MoGraph, Effector, Plane Effector, as usual. I love these effectors. They make you have easy time animating, smooth animations. So after that is added, we make it you add a linear fall off under fields, changing the rotation to Z plus. So I'm adjusting the position under parameters. I'm adjusting position Z, but now it should be a Z negative, so I'm just putting a negative value, negative 300. Yeah, so now it comes out of the screen like so, and then it animates in like that. So you need to do, maybe add more dynamic, like a rotation. So rotation parameters, I want to be on the RH as well. So I want like a 180 sort of, yeah, 180. So now let's set keyframe for this. So I want it to start somewhere here. So the next thing after the fan is spinning, the fan will continuously spin, so that one I don't have to worry about it. Espresso, with Espresso, that's why I used Espresso, because I didn't want to set keyframes that limits me on the speed of the fan or how long should it go. So I'm going to animate position Z of the fall of the field. So at this point I want it to already settle. So then you have something like this. So just move it a little bit, so you have something like that. I think I want it more earlier. I want it to be there a little bit earlier, and then slow down a little, something like that. So just save your work. So we're going to add a delay factor, and then this is how it looks. Just increase the strength and then check the animation. Yeah. So the DJ part is what comes in first. I'm still adjusting the animation speed here. So a little bit faster or slower, see which one fits best. I think something like that is not bad, like so. So go to the plane parameters. I think I need to, something, move it down a little. Yeah. So this is not bad, like something like that. So with the effectors, you can play with all those parameters, and a delay effector. You can even add some bounciness and all that, even smooth animations without interfering with the curves. So you have something like that. So the next thing we are going to do is animating the title Breeze. So DJ Breeze. So we're going to select Breeze and then add a plane effector again. You can just rename that plane effector to Breeze so that we know which plane effector affects which layer. So then we go to fall off and then add a linear field, and then change the orientation to Z+, so like that. But then we want our field to affect one text at a time because of the effect that we want it to create. The effect where B comes in and then eats the logo, and then the logo behaves as if there's some sort of impact. So what we're going to do, we're going to reduce the size of our fall off or field so that we have one at a time, like so. I think we should reduce it even more, make it a little bit very thin. So B should be the first one, so we're going to set a keyframe there. And then, so there, the B should be already eating the board. So we are going to move this backwards and then bring this. So this part. And then we are going to set key on that fall off. And then we have this. So we are going to go to the letter R, and then move it there. So just one R and then set a key. And then somewhere and then somewhere where somewhere here you're going to set a key for the letter R, and then just there, and then set another, move it, yes, and then set another key. And then there, this one is going to be the C, and then move it there, and then move your field there. So we just test the animation, da 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 da. I think that's it, guys. So if you have any question on animating using plane effectors, leave a comment, like, subscribe, share with your friends. The information is in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.